CD, you have the first pick for the 2024 second-year coaches draft. Who's on your board going 1-1?
It's gonna be Luke Fickell. As much as it pains me to do,
Wow.
I know, and I don't even know who would be your number one, and so I can't even like just try to get some value here and recoup it. Maybe take a guy I thought you would have taken, but maybe he would still be available at three. I don't know, but I cannot get myself to take Jeff Brom. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about in a little bit. Luke Fickell's the guy here. The pedigree, what he did at Cincinnati was unbelievable. Nothing short of special with what he did with recruiting, with developing NFL, winning games, in-game coaching, hiring coaching staff. I mean, he is everything that you want in a head football coach. And I remember when he got hired to Wisconsin. And for background here, by the way, I am big time Gopher fan of Minnesota, huge rival, obviously Paul Bunny and Zach's. Luke Fickell scares the shit out of me. He scares the shit out of me. What he can do at Wisconsin, the resources they're obviously investing in him, the way he's being able to stockpile talent at the quarterback position, at defensively, and even O line. Obviously, you're not going to have problems with recruiting in the Midwest here, but regardless, I think what he can do at Wisconsin is pretty scary. And I think if you ask me top 10 top coaches in the Big Ten, I mean, to me, he's right in that top five, top four, to be honest. And I just think he, obviously, year one maybe wasn't the success that you thought it was. I was actually lower on him last year, like on Wisconsin last year, not lower on Fickell, but Wisconsin in general, because I thought it was going to take a while to implement their system. We'll see if Tyler Van Dyke works out. I'm not worried about this year. I'm talking about 2025 and beyond. I really think Wisconsin's going to be able to. I mean, you guys remember they were elite. They were going to Rose Bowls every year. They were competing for playoff spots, BCS bowl games. Like it's a really, really good program. The resources are there. The state has some nice talent that they do a good job keeping home typically. Now the borders are kind of leaking right now with Minnesota coming in, plucking guys. You got Penn State coming in, plucking guys. So stuff like that's happening. But I do think Fickell and his staff can actually recruit a little bit more nationally than they've had maybe in prior years. But regardless, I think Fickell, high school recruiting, transfer portal, coaching staff, in-game coaching, pedigree, he's my number one pick. Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy for that?
No, I had him as my number two, but I did think that you're probably gonna. Well, I wasn't sure if you're gonna take one because you are a Minnesota guy, but yeah, back-to-back top 25 recruiting classes. I mean, what are you talking about here? Oh, no, not top 20. No, because he had 58th when he first came in there, and then they
yeah,
ranked.
because it was bad. But it was also like not really his fault. He kind of salvaged
Yeah,
together a pretty good recruiting class. He got Amari Snowden to come in from
yeah.
Cincinnati. Christian Allegro came in and played nice for them this year.
So
And so yeah, he had a lot of work to do. But yeah, this
yeah,
the
but
full
a top
year.
25 class this year though, so that's good.
And by the way, Kevin Haywood is a guy to really keep an eye out for early at Wisconsin. He's a guy that dominated these all-star games at the post high school season. Yeah,